to another very extra special video. For the first time in ages actually, I'm going to show you some new Blu-rays, some new movies that I recently got with some leftover Christmas sort of vouchers. I guess you can call it like a gift card for HMV, and people here in the UK will know that HMV have a very nice deal with their movies. An alarm just went off outside, that was so scary. You can get 3 for £20 or you can get 5 for £30. So what I did was I got 5 for £30. So it's a very good deal. 3 for 20, 5 for 30, so I always usually go for the 3 if I ever do it. But I had a little bit extra, of course, because it was Christmas time, so I went with 5 movies. And it's not just any movie ever, it has to be kind of like, it has to be out for a while, and you know, some new ones get chucked in there, but whatever, it's along the lines of that. You go in, you look at the selection, you can pick 5 for 30 quid, and that's what I did. So I got 5 new ones. I'm going to do a Blu-ray collection video at some point soon, because a lot's changed. You know, there's some gone, there's new ones in. It's not as massive as some people's, but I kind of wanted to build like a collection of all my favourite films, so I guess I'll show my progress on here as I do that, and I'll do a collection video very soon. But the 5 new ones I picked up in this 5 for 30 deal with my Christmas gift card thing. The first one is Manchester by the Sea, one of my favourite films of 2017. I think it was my number 4 or 5 on my number of my top 10, that you can hear the whole thing on the Good Bit podcast on iTunes, top 10 films of 2017. I think this was the number 4. Just an amazing film. It's just typically not my film that I normally watch and enjoy. I normally like sort of the upbeat and happy-go-lucky films that are funny and are kind of quirky and stuff, and this certainly it's quite quirky actually, you know, especially Lucas Hedges' character, his relationship with Casey Affleck. Michelle Williams is great. Kyle Chandler, he's the brother. It's a picture by Kenneth Lonergan, I don't know. Awesome film, one of my favourites of 2017, highly recommended. There is some nice kind of funny moments, but it's very sad at some points. Absolutely broke me at points, which is weird because it never happens. So Manchester by the Sea is my first one. These were in no particular order, by the way, just ones that I kind of wanted to add to my collection, as I said, building a collection of my favourites. Here's one, The Grand Budapest Hotel. That's right, one of my favourite, if not probably my favourite Wes Anderson film. I'm looking forward to his new one this year, The Isle of Dogs. I would prefer that he just did another one like this, but I guess he's not done a kind of animated one since Fantastic Mr. Fox, maybe, I don't know. But this one and Moonrise Kingdom always get kind of like compared and stuff, but they're very similar, I guess, same actors and stuff. But he's the director that always uses kind of the same sort of guys. He has his selection of people, which is fine, you know, Edward Norton, Bill Murray. Amazing film, so funny, so fast paced, the absolute perfect pacing of a film ever, the beautiful scenery that you get when you watch a Wes Anderson film. Definitely a 10 out of 10 picture right here. So there you go, Grand Budapest. This film was on my top 15 films that I watched for the first time of 2017 video that I posted on YouTube here on Cm42TV, and it was the Tarantino film that got away, and it is Jackie Brown. You know, you grow up and you hear all these things about Tarantino as the greatest director ever. You hear about Pulp Fiction and Reservoir Dogs and Kill Bill, and then more recently Django and The Hateful Eight. I think that's pretty much my top 5 favourite Tarantino films. But then I would definitely throw this in here as well as a definite contender for that top 10 or top 5, because I had no idea that it was even a film. I'd never heard of it ever, and it's holy shit, there's another Tarantino film. This one and the other one he did, I can't even remember the name of it, the one with the cars. I can't remember the name of it at this point, but this one is one that kind of just completely slipped under the radar to me anyway. Maybe not for a lot of like sort of longer fans, but came out the year I was born, 97. Pam Grier, Sam Jackson, Michael Keaton's in this, Robert Forster, Bridget Fonda, Michael Keaton, Robert De Niro, another star-studded cast with Tarantino. So Jackie Brown, awesome film. Speaking of that top 15 video of the films I watched for the first time, this film was very high up on that list, and it is Fargo. Just an amazing film with Frances McDormand. Recently was just in 3 Billboards outside Ebbing, Missouri. Posted a video, part of Cinema Club. Check it out if you can. I don't know what it is, like I felt this film is really similar to 3 Billboards. It's also very similar to Wind River. It's like Wind River and 3 Billboards put together, you get Fargo, and vice versa, you know. So it's a Coen Brothers film, which you always forget about because they're so, you know, over the top with the films, but it's just an amazing film. It is definitely one of the best films I watched in 2017, all round the board, that came out that year, which was one I rewatched, the one I watched for the first time. Definitely up there as one of the best of the whole year. Lots of nice special features on here. Audio commentary of the director, trivia track, trailers, photo galleries, all that good stuff, your typical Blu-ray special features. But you got Steve Buscemi in this one, of course Frances McDormand. They made a whole Netflix series about this, which I haven't even watched yet. I'd love to, so I guess I will soon. But yeah, Fargo, great film. getting ready for next year, for the Christmas season, I got Christmas Vacation. Definitely one of my favourite Christmas films, and it is the best of the National Lampoon series. Chevy Chase, you got everybody that was around sort of the 80s sort of comedy circuit, I guess, is in this one. Chevy Chase and Randy Quaid and things like that. And a young Leonard, Johnny Galecki, is in this one. I can't remember the wife's name, but she's really good, really funny. But yeah, awesome stuff. What's her name? Beverly D'Angelo. So good, so funny. Everybody knows Christmas Vacation. I just watched it for the first time a couple of years ago, and now it's became a every year annual thing. So Christmas Vacation, awesome. So there's my 5 films I picked up from the 5 for 30 deal. Kind of a selection of everything, you know, nothing really in particular, but nice anyway. And I also picked up this. I wanted to start collecting these sort of Funko Pop figure things, but you know, you pay a lot of money for them, and what are they? They're just like sort of mini figures. And I have a few up there. I've got the Jericho one I got for Christmas, and the Ultimate Warrior, and I've got Undertaker and Doc Brown and Ray and Luke Skywalker. So I wanted to add another one to my collection, and if I saw this one anywhere online or in shops, I promised myself I was going to get it. And it is this one right here. The Rock, with the sort of classic Rock shirt, the orangey shirt, sunglasses, necklace, eyebrow, everything you could ever want in a Rock figure. I saw this online at some point before Christmas, and I was like, oh, I want this for Christmas. And it was sold out everywhere, all the time. So it was one of those sort of come to Jesus meetings when I was walking past our local comic book store, Forbidden Planet. And I just saw it in the window. It was displayed in there next to Alexa Bliss and Razor Ramon, which are on the back. And it was like, you know what, it's time to get it. And I just walked in, picked it up, went right to the till and walked out, and that was that. No deliberation, you know. So yeah, definitely worth it. One of my favourites I have in my collection. I like the fact that he's got a different shirt on in the picture than he does in the actual figure, which makes me want to keep it in the box. But I guess I'm being the psycho there, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you're a psycho or what he's wearing. So there you go. There's some new pickups. I guess I'll do a Blu-ray video at some point soon, kind of updating you on what I have and what I don't have in my collection. Again, I wanted to build like a sort of master collection of films that I think are the greatest ever. It's kind of like the Criterion collection, but of me. But yeah, thank you very much for watching. Please subscribe if you're enjoying the content. Leave a comment telling me what you thought of the video and these films and the Rock thing. And like the video if you can. Share it with a friend on Twitter. You can get me on Twitter at Cm42TV for wrestling and movie reviews. And also, you can get the Good Bit Podcast on Twitter at The Good Bit Pod. Until next time, thanks for watching, and I'll see you later.